On your screen right now, you're seeing one of 4 different strategies that I use to earn passive income. And in this video, I'm going to be completely transparent with you. And if you can appreciate transparency, do me a favor and smash that like button. I'm going to discuss the 4 strategies that I use for the month of May to be able to earn passive income. And I'm going to show you exactly how much I was able to earn with each one of these strategies. And in the end, we'll total it up as well. I'm going to give you my overall thoughts and my overall goals for my crypto passive income portfolio. Again, there's 4 different strategies. I don't do just one. And I'm going to break it all down in this video for you completely free. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Crypto Wealth. I believe in the future of cryptocurrency. I believe in this technology, and I love to earn passive income with cryptocurrency. This is not financial advice. I'm a very biased cryptocurrency enthusiast. Let's go ahead and get it started. The first thing that you see on your screen is Lyra. Lyra is a protocol that I use to be able to sell options. I sell options with the goal of earning passive income. Now, what I love about selling options that I can make money even if the market is just moving sideways. And it's possible to make money if the market's going up and if the market's going down. Now, the problem with Lyra is when the market makes sudden moves. So you see this month, we lost $880 when we started out with $10,185 worth of collateral on Lyra. On Lyra, you place collateral and you trade against that collateral. Well, the reason we lost $880 because if you remember in the month of May, we had that big news about Ethereum ETFs getting approved, and Ethereum pumped about 20% in a day, which is bananas. Selling options does really well as long as you don't end up having a 10, 15, 20% movement in a single day. And if you can avoid those kind of movements, you're going to do well. Now, I ended up losing that's the wrong color. I need to change that. But I ended up losing 8.64% on the month. I'm not really worried about this. I do expect that I'll make about 4 to 6% per month over time with Lyra. That is what I expect. I understand the past 3 months to have been losing months. Not too concerned about that. If you want to check out Lyra, I'll put a link in the description. I do like what they're doing. I don't necessarily recommend that you get started selling options, but I love selling options. It's my favorite thing that I do to earn passive income because it's the thing that I feel like I have the most control over. But if you come over here and take a look, this is where my collateral position is now. This is where my portfolio would be at if I sold everything. I'm not trying to sell everything. As you can see, all these positions are doing really, really good. So these are all of my different options. What happens is they will expire June 7th. All these will expire and release this collateral right here. And then I'll be able to take those funds and be able to open up new positions. And then, of course, June 14th, and then one's down here on June 28th. As long as you don't have mega market turbulence, you're pretty much always going to be able to make money. And even if there is mega market turbulence, you take some losses, but this isn't end of the world stuff. I mean, I'm going to be able to make this back. I should be able to make this back in about 4 to 6 weeks. Heck, look right here. I had a month where this is where I lost that month, but I made it back with some profit the next month. Now, this is a bigger loss because we had such a big move. I don't know that I'll make that back in 1 month, but over 2 months, I should more than make that back. And again, you can continue to follow my journey. Just subscribe to the channel. I have not added any funds to Lyra, but that will change. I'm probably, well, 100% will be adding funds to Lyra. I'll be discussing that a little bit later. I'll be pulling from one other project and coming in here to Lyra, which I do want to say this. Those of you that have been following my journey of earning passive income with meme tokens, that is not a part of this portfolio. If you want to see more about how I was earning passive income with meme tokens, go take a look at the video I did yesterday. I'll try to link it above, put a link in the description. That is a whole different strategy, and it's much more of a higher risk strategy. Strategy number 2. Extra fight. Also, I ended up losing. So if it's looking like it's a rough month, it was. But I'm okay with it because I understand what happened. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's nothing crazy. It's just typical DeFi, moving around in DeFi, and this is what happened. So here, what ended up happening was I was in a liquidity pool. I mean, it didn't perform well. I didn't love the liquidity pool. I got out of it. And now I'm sitting primarily in stable coins, and I'm sitting in those stable coins, and I'll show you here in a minute. I'm sitting with about $3,500 in stable coins, almost $3,600. And I have leveraged those stable coins. I should be earning money going forward, of course, because it's in stable coins. And I like this strategy a lot. I'm going to continue to hold this. I did end up losing $357 based on where I started. And of course, that ended up being 7%. With that being said, let's take a look at what I'm currently doing with XtraFi. And I've talked about XtraFi on this channel before. I'm currently holding the Dola stablecoin and USDC, the Dola stablecoin and USDC on base chain. And as you can see, I'm currently getting about 41% APR and 36% APR. If you go down here and look, you can find that these APRs look a lot higher. Let me show you if I can find it right here. You'll see 79% APR, 73% APR. The reason the APRs are not that high is because if you come over here and look at Lind and you look at like USDC, and where's Dola? Dola's another one right here. People are borrowing a significant amount and they add too much leverage, as it ends up hurting our overall returns while we're sitting in the pool. So this is sitting at a negative. I just refreshed the screen. It's not going to stay negative. The system sort of works itself out. So I'm not terribly worried right now at all about this. But I don't like to see this. It also bounces around. It'd be 40%, it'd be 80%. Sometimes it's over 100%. I'm planning to leave this for about a month. I do want to see what ends up happening, what my actual total return is after a month. So I am planning to sit on this for the entire month, and I'm not currently planning to move this position. So we got 35.79. I expect that to be green next month, although I don't know exactly how much I'll make. Will I make 1%, 10%? I'm not really sure. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. All right, next up, copy trading on BingX. By the way, I'll put a link to all these in the description. BingX link and the Lyra link are affiliate links. The XtraFi is not an affiliate link, but I will put them in the description. And I'll also put videos that I have on BingX for sure and Lyra about copy trading. This was a shocker for me. I didn't really pay a lot of attention to BingX. I did end up using a newer trader, but I just didn't pay a lot of attention. I really like BingX a lot as a platform. I like copy trading on their platform. I'm very familiar with it. Copy trading has its own set of risks, but as you can see, overall, I'm doing really, really good. The key to copy trading is picking traders, the correct traders. That's the key. Now, since I've been tracking this portfolio, I've made money, but lifetime over my account with BingX, I'm down about $4,000. I was down close to $7,000, so I've made a lot of that back. The biggest difference is just picking traders that are conservative and not chasing crazy gains. And there's a little bit of a balance there. But I find that people who lose money copy trading, most of the time, they're just chasing crazy, unrealistic gains, and they're treating it more like a lottery. I did add about $97. That's like a little bit from referrals. Started the month at 12,238. I ended the month at 12,963. I made 5%. Now I like seeing this because again, with BingX, I want to see somewhere between 4 to 6% a month, maybe more. As you can see, I'm averaging about 7.8% total. I had a really good month the first month I started tracking. And that's the thing about copy trading. Sometimes, man, you can do really, really well. I made a total of $881 since I've been tracking. So that's average. That's not correct. All right, there we go. So since starting, I've made about $2,900, $2,943 right here with BingX. Now let's go look at my overall total. This is my overall total for what I've earned in total, my monthly return, and this isn't everything. I got to go to my casino dividends. I do those separate. I'll explain why in a minute. I had a great month with casino dividends, but $2,728 is what I've earned in total. I'm averaging about 3.58% return. I do expect this average return to be significantly higher. I am at for the month, I had a negative 2.22% return, which is awful. And for the month, I ended up losing about $609 for the month. Now, what are my overall thoughts? Well, let's just take a look at the casino dividends, and then we'll zoom out and look at everything. Casino dividends were great. This is backwards. Anyway, I'll change that in a minute. I ended up earning about $1,097. And truthfully, I should have pulled out about another $200, but I was gambling, so there's that. Casino dividends are incredible. This is something that does not get talked about in crypto very often. I'm always on the lookout for a new casino that has a dividend model. The two casinos that I've used lately was StarBets and BetFury. However, I don't think either one of them are good to start. Typically with casino dividends, what you want to do is you want to go in early, you want to build out a position, and then you want to sit back and collect for as long as you can. In cases, these two casinos have went for a very, very long time. The challenge with trying to invest in the casinos is you never know which ones are going to be the winners. But the winners are incredible when it comes to passive income. The casino dividends, casinos rug pull like everything else. They crash. They all sorts of stuff. That stuff happens just like every other crypto project. But these things are freaking phenomenal when you can build a position. That being said, there are 1 to 2 that I'm looking at that are under development. I'm waiting to see if they launch, how they're going to go. And just because they launch and just because they're a good quote unquote casino doesn't mean that you're able to earn good returns, because they need to attract a lot of players for you to be able to earn these returns. My best casino right now, I'm probably earning between 300 to 400 a month right now, way in profit, and I'm just earning passive income. The reason I do this separately is because I actually don't know exactly what I ended up putting in Star Bets, which is the one that I'm using now. Bet Fury, I've mostly cashed out. I make a little bit over there, but I've mostly cashed out. Anyway, they frustrate me how they've changed their model a little bit. And that's part of the risk when it comes to investing with these casino dividends. But this is freaking amazing. I did not calculate this over here because, again, it's difficult to know what my percent return is and that sort of thing. So just so you know, when I told you earlier that I'm going to be investing in the Lyra, I'm going to be taking this for sure probably later today and coming over here to Lyra. Let's zoom out and look at the whole thing if we can. Here we are. We're looking at the whole thing. Hopefully you can see that on your screen. My overall goal, if you average that out, it's not quite $1,000 a month. My first goal, of course, is $1,000 a month, but where I'm looking to get to is about that $5,000 a month. And here's the main reason why, and that's outside of casino dividends. The main reason I want to get to $5,000 a month is because I think for most people in a developed country, whether it's the US or a European country, for most people, $5,000 a month is a solid full-time income. And that's just a strategy, just to say that I'm earning a full-time income with my crypto passive portfolios. So if you want to, in passive income with cryptocurrency. So if you want to follow this journey, by all means, be sure to subscribe. I'm being honest. I'm being transparent. I'm showing you these numbers. Even if they don't reflect good on my current strategies, I do have faith that I'll be just fine. No question about it. Obviously, I don't have to live on this money, so that makes it very easy as well. Hey, if you have any questions, put them down in the comments. If you want to learn more about selling options, let me know. If you want to know more about extra finance, let me know. More about copy trading, let me know. And I will tell you, there is a strategy that I use to earn a little bit of passive income that I buy crypto with, and that's sports betting. I have not covered that on this channel. Main reason why is because I'm limited on so many sports books. There's some software you can use that can help you find edges in various bets across various sports books. But unfortunately, the offshore sports book, I don't have a lot of onshore sports books that I have access to. If you are in a state or a jurisdiction that allows you to use like the Caesars and all the different sports books that are land-based, you could do pretty well. If you're offshore, like you got to rely on like Bovada and places like that. Bovada, I've been severely limited, which is crazy, to be honest with you. I'm limited down to like pennies. Like the other day, I tried to place a bet, and they told me I could place a max bet of 14 cents. But I have done well with it. I mean, last year I made $6,000 in profit sports betting, just as a side thing. I can do videos on that if you want me to on my channel. The idea behind that was always to use the money to be able to buy crypto, but I've ran into a snag. But if you think that's something interesting you want to know more about, let me know down in the comments and I can make a video showing you how I do that as well. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching.